Welcome back, everyone, to Eternal Sonata. We're now going to make our escape from Forte Dungeon, and we'll actually be able to show off Salsa in combat.
Yay!
And we got more of these bats that we have to fight.
Of course.
Andantino's secret passage.
Ooh, secret.
Alright, so here's the thing with Salsa. Her special abilities, or at least one of her special abilities, it's called Shadow Silhouette. It's basically an attack buff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like right there, so she will always buff herself, but if any of your party members are relatively close by to her, it will hit them as well, and the effect goes away when you use a special attack. So it's pretty much like, it's meant to buff up your next special attack.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so if you want somebody to be like, you know, like, yeah, a good buffing character, like if you're one of those people that you care more about having a very strong offense, Salsa is definitely a good party member to have. And as you can see, I just took the speed shoes off of Allegretto and put them on Salsa, because Salsa is actually one of the fastest characters in the game. I think her and
Salsa, you missed.
Yeah, I know, but
how did you miss that? She was right up in that scorpion's face.
I don't know. But
Viola, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, if you are turned away from the enemy, she will not string her bow. She'll punch.
Oh, god damn it!
But as I was originally saying, Salsa and I think maybe Falsetto, they have the highest speed stats. So Salsa usually will always be the first person to go.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, because she moves fast and she attacks, you know, pretty quickly, she's really good for building echoes as well. So I mean, overall, she's a good party member to have.
Now, was there like any particular catch with these scorpions here when they're like sitting in the shadows?
When they're in the light, they turn into bats, which are the weaker forms.
What?
When they
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
When they go into shadow like that, they turn into scorpions, and their defense is stronger.
Aha. Well, fortunately, we have the beast on our side.
There we go. Nice and refreshing.
Yep.
Goddamn, Salsa's on fire. Literally.
Yeah, I mean that's like, yeah, she builds up like 12 to 16 echoes easily with one round of hitting. So I mean that's like, yeah, she's really, really good for building up a nice chain.
God damn it! Just looking at that fiery aura around her. Why do I suddenly get some Sonic and the Secret Ring vibes?
Sonic and the Secret Ring vibes?
Oh, because of the fire.
Yeah, god damn it, that's probably it. God damn it.
Speed break.
Oh god. Well, actually, it is kind of fitting seeing as how Danny just equipped it Salsa with the speed shoes.
Well, I just did that so I can get her ass from one end of the field to the other in record time.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah. So, on the Tina Secret Passage, you know, yeah, I guess you could say, if anything, it's like, yeah, it's very reminiscent of, let's see, Final Fantasy 13, where it's walking down a hallway. So it's mostly a matter of picking and choosing which hallway you're going to go down, because some of them lead to treasures. You get some like here, where, you know, you jump from one path and then take another one. So, you know, branching pathways, but, you know, overall not too bad. I mean, the area is not as small as the Glissando Cliffs in the last video. I mean, it can be a very winding, it is a very winding area. But overall, it's not too shabby. And I see a treasure chest.
Algreta was like, I gotta get that treasure chest! Screw you!
It's like, fuck you, bets.
So it seems like
time.
So it seems like the
that
secret
chest.
passage is a giant maze. Possibly.
Kind of, yeah.
Frilly umbrella.
Oh, and yep, we got a new weapon for Polka. Even though we're not using her.
But screw it, why not? Might as well prep her up in advance in case whenever you do need her again.
Yeah.
That is pretty much the idea.
Yeah, that's what I do in RPGs. Like, even if I'm not using a character, I try to get them optimized. Because you never know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Better be safe than sorry. Oh, and I see.
Oh, right. We didn't equip. Oh, right. We didn't equip our new stuff.
Yeah. It's like, of course, me, the idiot, I completely forgot. It's like, oh yeah, I should be equipping, one of Frederick's most useful abilities.
I guess we'll see it in action soon enough.
Yeah, soon enough. Basically, Mirage Blow, it decreases attack.
Damn.
Does it also deal damage, or does it just decrease attack?
Yeah, it deals damage, but as it deals damage, it's one of those skills that it only attacks one enemy, but as it also attacks an enemy, it also brings down their attack.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so whereas Salsa, she can do an attack buff, Frederick has debuffs.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, I think, off the top of my head, if I recall correctly, I think Frederick is the only character that has debuffs. Mirage Blow is a really good one to have, at least for right now. It's not his most powerful, and it's not his most broken skill. It's gonna be a while before we start breaking the game with Frederick.
Gee, it's almost as if Frederick is a really important character and plays a really significant role in the story. Oh.
I will get more into that when we get there. Way down the road, because there's actually a really funny story.
Yeah, top tier stats is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in due time.
Fair enough.
All right.
I don't know what I'd be saying, because I don't know. I've never played this game before, so this is a new experience for me. I'm pretty sure I've said already.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's pretty much new to all you guys.
Yeah. I think it was already been established. Yeah, it's like everyone except Danny here has played this game.
Right.
But anyway, moving on south, the secret passage, apparently.
Yeah.
And now we're getting to the south section. Oh, okay.
I'd say we're probably about 3/4 done with this area.
I just thought it was a really horrible joke.
What?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
What? Head south into the south section?
You said the south section, and I was gonna say, is that why it's so wet?
God damn it, Brandon.
Oh, god damn it, Brandon.
I'm so horrible. I'm so horrible.
Oh, good lord.
I told you I didn't want to say it.
Bravo, Brandon, bravo.
Well, then again, I was the one that was referencing The Shining, I think, in one of BJ's Poke Park videos, and that reference flew over all of your heads.
I was gonna say, what reference was that, but then that would just be ironic.
Yeah, so I got a new... Yeah, so as you just saw there, we just got a new skill for Viola, which, again, you'll be seeing relatively soon. It's called Hawkeye. Hawkeye is basically it's a skill that you attack in the dark, and it targets just, I guess, whichever enemy is closest, or whichever one you're attacking, and when it takes effect, essentially whatever the next special move hits that targeted enemy, it deals double damage.
Interesting.
So just imagine, attacking an enemy that has been targeted with Hawkeye, and you used a skill that has been buffed up by Salsa.
Huh.
So yeah, you're gonna be doing. Yeah, you'll be doing a lot of damage.
6k damage. Possibly. Maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, you'll just be dealing hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of damage. Oh God.
Yep. And that's it.
Hooray.
So now we're out of the secret passage, and hey, what do you know? It's Andantino!
All right then. There should be a switch behind this rock. Falsetto, if you wouldn't mind.
Right.
Just by pressing this invisible button, I was able to open the door. Oh God!
Wow.
Little sound effect.
And so
That
here's
sound
Salsa.
effect's it's like that little whoosh sound effect just makes it worth a while.
I guess I'm even stronger than I thought I was.
Oh my God! I can just imagine Salsa like right when the door was open, she pretended like she was using the Force or something just to open the door.
That's right. We didn't even do anything wrong, and they threw us in a cell like criminals.
No kidding. Anyone would have run away. Oh, my hair is a total mess.
What are you wait. Okay, what are you talking about? Your hair looked just the way it was when we first met you.
It's like your hair is in the shape of goat horns. I don't think you have the right to talk about how your hair looks like a mess.
Like that one time and that other time. It's true. We were arrested at the entrance to the
It's like, shut up, Pete!
And this is where BJ would be having a fit over his animation.
Oh my God, those arms!
Suppose you're right.
Yeah, it's like,
What is
put
up
your
with these
arms
freaking
down!
arms?
It's like, Pete, put your arms down!
These people might just be
Pete, you are not wearing icy hot on your arms!
No. And we're trying to find the guardian of a go-go forest.
The guardian of a go-go forest. Yes, I think we can help you.
You're looking for me? Well, you found me. And that's pretty surprising considering how I ended up here.
Yep, so now we're gonna see, you know, just how she ended up in the dungeon in the first place.
Aha, backstory.
Well,
Please, listen to me. What you're doing is destroying the whole forest.
Young lady, I'm tired of repeating myself.
Well, repeating myself to you, not for the people watching this.
The forest is gonna die. The mountain and the forest are dependent on each other.
You tree huggers!
I've told you, we cannot make mineral power without the mines at Mount Rock. That powder is responsible for saving the lives of many of our people.
Sir, a go-go forest is our home. But if you keep digging...
Hold on, a go-go forest? You're telling me you live in a go-go forest?
Uh-oh.
I have been a guardian of a go-go forest since the day that I was born.
Uh-oh. Something tells me it was a bad idea to reveal your
This is
true
the first
identity
time I've
like
come
that.
to a city like this.
Guards, please come and show our guest to a room.
Quote unquote.
What?
Oh God. Oh no.
Yep, and that's pretty
Damn it,
much what
Salsa.
happened. Yep, that's how she...
You don't
yep.
want that kind of attention.
wah, wah.
This girl is the guardian of the go-go forest.
Who else but Salsa? Da 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 da.
Complete.
Hey, you guys sound like you know something about what's going on around here. Why don't you come back to my village with the rest of us?
You can meet all of my goats there.
Once they realize we've escaped, they might come after us.
She brings up a good point. We shouldn't stay here much longer. We must leave. What are you people going to do?
What do you mean, you
What should we
people?
do, Jazz?
Well, Andantino.
I know.
Good question. I'm not really sure. Though I must admit, It's thanks to them that our mission was a resounding success.
That's right. And much earlier than we
If they
planned,
didn't
too.
show up, then our mission
Looks
would
like
have
we've
been
got some extra
totally
time now.
screwed.
Let's listen to what they have to say. Maybe they can tell us about the inside of Forte Castle.
It's boring when things always go according to plan. It's nice to have things shaken up every once in a while. It's okay with you, isn't it, Clawbase? Yes, of course.
You know, I know it's just me, but I kind of got a bit of a weird vibe with her delayed response like that, and the way she was like shifting her eyes around.
Yeah, and then falsetto giving her the eye.
I was just thinking I need to pay more attention to beat. That's all. Well,
It's like, Beat is having a fucking seizure!
For the past 5 minutes while everyone else
I mean,
was
seriously,
talking.
it's like, look at this kid. He's just like, no, he's exhausted from having that seizure.
It's like good. It's like, man, Algretto, Jesus! If you were to have your hand covering Beat's mouth for too long, you could have suffocated the little guy.
Oh.
Alright, so because we're going through Hanan Hills again, I'm just skipping through the combat because there's nothing new here.
True.
Yeah, we're pretty much just making our way back to towards Viola's house, basically.
Oh boy.
However, now this guy that's sitting here, you might remember, he was the guy that I nearly missed because he was sitting under a tree.
Oh yeah.
So this continues the side quest. So you have to, now is where you have to give up one of those speed shoes to give to him.
No. Oh wait.
So
Oh yeah. You got 2 pairs of speed shoes, don't you?
right. I'm gonna keep the one on Salsa.
Okay, good.
So we will have that one permanently.
Okay.
And trading this one, and we get a fruit basket.
Hey, nice and nutritious.
Ooh. A basket full of vitamin C.
Hey, we don't know that there's oranges in that fruit basket.
But technically, all fruits have some form of vitamin C. Okay, well, I can't actually. Now I think about it, I do not think I can say the same thing for bananas.
really, Tuba? Were you expecting Andantino to just show up at the front gate bearing gifts for us?
It's like, what the hell were you thinking?
Listen carefully, Tuba. I don't think I need to tell you that this is your last chance. Find them and eliminate them all.
Fail me again, and I'll be sure to put you back in the hole.
He probably would. Waltz probably does have a hole that he just puts people in. It's like, there's the dungeon, and then there's the Waltz hole.
I'll have you squat there week after week.
Those fucking eyes, man. I mean, it's like, I like to think of Waltz, I like to call him Babyface Death. There's a reason for that. I mean, my god.
His face looks adorable, but at the same time, you feel like you're about to die within the next few minutes.
Meanwhile, back in the real world.
October October 17th. It's way past your bedtime.
So, just a reminder of what's going on, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's right. This character is clearly in a coma. How could I completely forgot about that?
Whether that journey will end with his return home or his acceptance of death, we cannot be certain.
Come on, Frederick, continue to fight the illness.
Please come back to us.
Acceptance of death. That's really foreboding, isn't it?
All right. Look, we need more medical science for this.
And that's, honestly, that's pretty much the last cutscene that takes place in the real world in this game, at least until the very end. So pretty much from here on out, everything is now in this world. So there's no more going back and forth, so we don't have to hear the doctor and Frederick's sister just, keep saying the same shit over and over again.
Alright, you know what? In that case, probably once that cutscene shows up, we'll pretty much have the same reaction, and we will completely forget that this is all something in Frederick's mind, and he was in a coma the whole time. I'm calling that shit right now. We get to like the final part of this playthrough, and we're like, "Oh yeah, that's right, duh! I keep forgetting Frederick's in a coma."
Certainty that this world is only a dream has begun to waver.
Oh, really? Are you sure you just haven't had too much mineral powder? Not that I've ever heard
Frederick,
of a side effect that makes people confuse
don't you know,
dreams with
smoking
reality.
kills.
No, I haven't taken any mineral powder. But as for confusing dreams with reality, well, there is something to that. This world does seem incredibly close to reality. That being the case, can it possibly be that I have somehow lost my ability to distinguish between what is real and what is unreal?
Hold on.
Sometimes I question if even I'm real or not.
Figuring out whether something is real or not should be quite as complicated as you're making it.
Can someone please pinch me?
Reality is something that just is. It's like the way we're not consciously aware of air when we're breathing it.
True. I suppose it is nearly impossible to confirm the existence of things which seem so natural to us. However, unconfirmed and non-existent are two entirely different concepts.
Jeez, this is making my head hurt. Can you start over again, Frederick? Why are you going with us on this trip in the first place?
Wait, does Salsa have like some kind of anime pouty face?
I'm somehow being tested. That I am on this journey to
Yeah, probably. I mean, this is Salsa after all.
No, it's like seriously, like, from a side, I could have sworn it was like it looked like Salsa had like those like two like little fish lips that pop up when someone's like, I don't know, like feeling like some anime character is feeling like impatient or something.
Yeah, that does sound like Salsa, though.
What? What did I do wrong?
No matter what you think, you shouldn't talk to people like that. You're being rude to Frederick.
I'm being rude? Wait, you don't actually believe this guy.
His name is Frederick.
He's like, ho-ho, cracking the whip!
Frederick's crazy story?
His name is Frederick. You've been on this journey with him for how long now? Come on.
God, do you really mean that, Polka?
Well, I don't actually believe that we're living in a dream world, but I think the thought is nice.
Wow, shut down.
So I was right. You don't believe him either.
Oh, I should have known you wouldn't understand.
Hey, Polka, wait!
Shut
Damn,
down.
Alfredo.
You still
Look-
got a lot
look
to
at
learn
what you've
about
done.
don't you?
and Viola with the color commentary.
Thank you.
Shut you down.
And she just shrugs like, what?
Get dunked on.
All right, so even though we are back at Fort Fermata, if you recall from the boss battle that we had here, we actually got the Fort Fermata key that unlocks a door so that we don't have to traverse all the way through that dungeon again. It unlocks the shortcut.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
nice.
okay. All right, good.
Yep, so you gotta save here.
Because God forbid we go through that again.
Yep, so use the Fort
I'm just
Fermata
kidding.
key.
Freedom. So why was this fortress built?
Now this is actually something I have to look into because I'm aware that a fair amount of the cutscenes, a fair amount of the at least the voice acted cutscenes I know are newly added to the PlayStation 3 version. But I know that a lot of like these kinds of scenes where it's just dialogue boxes, no voice acting whatsoever. I know a lot of those were added into this version. I just don't know, like, was this one of them? Like, was this one always in the Xbox version? Like, I actually have to try and hunt down, like, a playthrough of the Xbox version, because most Let's Plays that I've seen of this game, it's of the PlayStation 3 version. So I haven't really been lucky in trying to get any confirmation.
Ah, I see. Alright.
Yeah, and that's like just the only reason I question it is because it's like we come back here and it's like, oh, now we're getting a detailed story about this fort's entire existence, despite the fact that, they kind of already explained, the purpose of the fort when we first arrived. So that's why I don't know, like, was this just something that they decided to add in the PlayStation 3 version? Or was this always there? That's where it's like, if anybody watching has actually played this game on the Xbox 360, I mean, it's like, if you can confirm this, I'd actually really like to know.
I would too, actually. Considering I am thinking about giving this game a try in the future.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, to me, this cutscene just kind of seems out of place. That's why I'm questioning it.
That's all in the past.
Yeah, it's like, long story short, rulers of Forte are dicks. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Forte is ruled by dicks.
Who would have thought?
Well, everything that needs to be known while they're walking. Awesome.
Yeah. So as you see, that shortcut took us all the way back to the beginning of this thing.
Nice.
It was because that door was locked. That was why we had to take that long way around through that dungeon.
Oh, wait, so we did come across that door in our first run-through? Wait.
Yeah, you do. It's just we couldn't...
That save point is shaped like a violin. Oh, my God. I can't believe I just noticed that.
Oh my God, this checkpoint pose looks like a clarinet.
Alright, anyway, so join us next time and we will finish off this chapter and we will move on into chapter 3.
Alright, see you guys then.